Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of Laravel e-commerce add-on feature, and you can also request your add-on feature if after joining the channel as a premium or advanced member. Okay, so in this video we are going to manage minimum and maximum card value once again dynamically this time. Okay, so last time we have seen that we able to set it manually, like we have added the 500 minimum amount and 5,000 maximum amount. Okay, now we can manage dynamically as well, because client don't want us to update every time. If the client is updating every day, then it become really tough for the developer to update these values for the client, and also client want to do this from the admin panel all the time. They never want to update that someone else will update that. Okay, so here I will show you that in the last video we have done this check, and here we have updated that much amount. Okay, so we will make it once again, like for one amount. If we will do next, here the check is coming, minimum card amount is 500. Okay, so here the subtotal is 450 and it is allowing 500 minimum amount. Okay, so it is not allowing us to move further. It is asking us to add more products, so that the minimum amount is at least 500 rupees. So this we want to manage dynamically from admin panel. So I will open the admin panel as well. We want to add that feature in admin panel, so let's open that once again. Admin, so we want here somewhere. Okay, and we will do something like settings, other settings table. We are going to create one more table here, like we have created the admins table. Here one more table we are going to create, and the table name we are going to make other settings table, because we are already having the settings here. You can see it's a kind of setting blade file is already there, admin settings. So now we are going to do the other settings. Okay, so we are going to create the other settings table, and we'll start working on it. So we are going to create one table, other underscore settings, with the help of migration, and you can also create it manually if you want. Okay, so there are few commands that we are going to run for creating this table. So let's do it. So I will right click to my project folder, XAMPP, htdoc, personal, and here it is ecom6. I'm going to click it new terminal at folder. You know how to run the artisan command if you are in Windows. Okay, so here I'm going to run one command, php artisan make migration, and I want to make the table name like create other settings table, other underscore settings underscore table. Okay, so the table has been migration file has been created. Other settings table, I will make it setting. So here it is, create other settings table. You can see other underscore settings will be the table name, and we are going to add two column in this one. Right now just two column we are going to add, but later on we can add the more columns, and integer value we are going to set. One is the minimum card value, and the another one is the maximum card value. Okay, so these two, minimum and maximum card value, and that's set. Okay, so we are going to run the php artisan migrate command once again, so that the table will get created, and we will go here, and you can see the table has been created. Okay, so we can manually add one entry here. You can do from seeding as well if you want, but we are going to add manual like 500 and 5000, like we have added there. So the value has been added, you can see here. Okay, it's fine. So now we are going to create the model as well. Okay, php artisan make model, and model name will be admin setting. Okay, so this is the model name. No, sorry, there is no admin setting, there is the other setting. Okay, other setting. Just check that table name. See, other O will always be singular in model, so we are, and it's in cap. Okay, so we are sorry, so first letter is in cap, and the last one must be singular, so the complete word must be in singular, so that is fine. So in place of underscore, the S will come in caps, so that is also fine. So other setting is fine one. Okay, so see, the next video will be on naming convention, one of my premium member demands for that video, and in that video we are going to cover these things, like which variable name is good enough to make, which method name you have to make. Okay, so these things are really important, like if you are going for testing, if you are a developer as well, then you need to make sure that you are going to choose the right variables and right function names, okay, method names, and right page name as well. So everything must be right, means the naming convention must be right. Okay, so that also we are going to make that video very soon, and stay tuned for that. So here you can see PHP artisan make and other setting. Okay, so that is fine. We are going to create this model. Okay, so let's create it, and now we are going to create one route file, route. Okay, so that is for the other setting route, and we are going to create this route here in admin, admin route other setting. So route will be match route. We are going to create match get post, and here we are going to add admin controller other settings. Fine. So this is the function we are going to create under admin controller. So we are going to close this one. After that we are going to create one more function, public function other settings, and here we are going to take one variable, other settings variable, to get the settings from the that model. Other setting is the model name, and we are going to fetch from the first id. Id will always remain 1. Okay, so first, then to array. We are going to debug once that whether our required data is coming or not. Okay, so that we can move further if it is coming. So but before that we need to include this model, and see here the new users will see if they started the project in Laravel 8. Then here, if you are doing the project in Laravel 8, if your project is in Laravel 8, then you must do like this. If you started this Laravel e-commerce series in Laravel 8, and if you have started the series in Laravel 6 or Laravel 7, and after that upgrade the project, then this is not required at all. Okay, best thing is you have to check where your model is located. Okay, if your model is located inside app folder, then you have to not have to include that models. If your models are located inside the models folder, then you need to include the models here, like models, like this one. Okay, if it is located inside models folder, so you have to take care of this one. So let's continue. Here is our settings. So now we are going to check once other setting. I am going to open this one here. Here I'm going to open this one, others. Sorry, I miss it. Okay, no issue. Here I miss it, and here it will come like other setting. Okay, now this is the route I want to run. Okay, so don't do these kind of silly mistakes at your end. I do make a lot of silly mistakes. Okay, but don't do. Be a better developer. Too few arguments. Still, I think there is some issue. See, I'm making too many issues. Okay, so again, okay, so what the hell I am doing? Okay, so see so many issues in one line. Now again one. So now this time I think there is something else. This is fine. This one is fine. Other settings, and now come to their admin controller, and here other settings. Okay, so here s is not there, so it is singular. Other setting, and here we will do like this. Okay, so now we are going to, yeah, now it is coming finally. Okay, so many mistakes, but we have resolved all. But try that these silly mistakes will not come, otherwise it will waste your time as well. Okay, so after that dollar title, I am going to make it title like other settings, and after that I am going to return view and admin other underscore settings. Okay, so here with compact, and inside this one is the title and another one is the other settings, like this. Okay, so see this one, now it seems to be fine, and we are going to create the other settings blade file, and this blade file must be located inside resources, inside views, and inside admin, and straight away here, as we have the admin settings as well, so this is the other settings blade file. So I am going to copy this one, will paste this one here, I will rename this one, we'll make it like other underscore settings and .blade.php file. Now I'm going to open the other settings blade file here, other settings blade file. Okay, I will remove the middle content as I don't require this middle content. I will copy from somewhere else. Okay, so here go back, and now we want to have that update admin details and update this one also looks fine. Okay, yeah, we can use this one as well. Okay, let's use this one, no issue. Home admin settings. Okay, fine. So here I am going to do like settings is fine. We can make it other settings as well, and we can add this one here, other settings here as well. Update admin details, update other settings, like this. Okay, so here settings is fine, and here instead of admin setting, other settings. Okay, and here we can in place admin email and other things we can remove. Okay, so see here what we can do here, update sorry, other settings, and now see we are going to make it update other setting, and here we are going to remove the unwanted code. I think this is some other page. Update admin details this is not the same page. This is the, I think this one maybe, yeah, this one. Okay, so no issue, we can still use this, and here just make sure that you will remove all unwanted data. admin name is good enough for us, because we will use this one for that settings, and later on this all we can remove. So we want here two fields. One is we want minimum card value, here. Okay, so here value will also come from there, from other setting, this one. So we are going to make it like other setting, but here we are using the array now. So here is minimum card value. This is our column that we have added earlier. Here we will mention enter minimum card value. Okay, so here also we are going to update. So this one is now looking fine. So here we can do one thing, we can make it like update other setting. Is it the right page? No, it is other settings. Okay, so we can make it update other settings as well. Okay, and but we will check once where what it is. Update. Okay, so update is given everywhere, so we are going to make it update other settings. So that looks fine. Update other settings. Okay, still you can use this one, or you can even update the function as well, like you can make it update other settings. Okay, so this one we can copy, because we want that identical kind of thing. Okay, so here also we can make it like update other settings. Okay, and here as well. Okay, we can keep it like this, no issue. Here the function name will be update other settings. Okay, so other settings will be there in our variable. So we are going to define this one, that is fine. Now we can check once that here we are going to make it update other settings. So now see, it is coming, and 500 is also coming here, so that is perfect. So one more we are going to add here, div form. I think we need to copy this form group. Okay, oh fine, maximum card value, and here maximum card value will come. Fine, maximum card value is 5000. So update other setting is coming. So update left admin sidebar as well. We can open the admin sidebar. Here in the same way, like update admin details. So we are going to copy this one. This one is for the update admin details, and we are going to copy this one, and here we are going to make it update other settings. Okay, so here the same thing will come here as well, update other settings. Okay, update other settings. Let's see. Okay, so some issue has come because it's only li. This one is not required. Now check once again. Now it seems to be fine, but here we need to add the session here, like settings we are using. So here we need to use admin underscore settings, like admin underscore settings, and the same one must be there. First we need to check here. Here active update other settings, so we are going to make this one update admin details. Let's see. Fine, so it must be matching with this one. Now it seems to be fine. So you can see update other settings. In settings, update other settings. From here we can update the prices, but now we can must be able to update as well, and for that we are going to use here request $request. Okay, and in post we are going to update. Okay, so for that we need to update this function once again, and in this function, if $request, if the request is coming in post, is method post, and then we are going to take this all in $data request all, and after that we need to update other setting, same like we have done in products controller, somewhere we have done earlier as well, and we are going to check once. Sorry, okay, no issue. We are going to write the query for this one. So other setting, the model name is this one, other setting. From this we are going to pick okay, so we are going to update. Okay, from where we already know that ID is always 1. Okay, like this. So we are going to update two things here. One is the minimum card value, and one is the maximum card value, and minimum card value is coming in data minimum card value, and maximum card value as well, maximum card value, and that will be data maximum card value. Okay, so after updating we are going to show the message now, session flash. We are going to show this success message now, and message variable, but we don't have the message. We are going to put one message here, $message, and that message will be minimum maximum card value updated successfully. Okay, so now it must work fine, and we need to return redirect back. So one more thing we need to do, but first of all we need to update these prices. Let's update is 6 and 6,000. Minimum is 600 rupees and maximum is 6,000. So let's update. So it is updating fine. Here the message is also coming, mean minimum maximum card value update successfully. So now we need to use these here dynamically. In the earlier video we have done this statically. So one, we need to get minimum maximum card amount from the table, that setting table. Okay, so here just we are required to get this one. So let's get it, other settings. Okay, so other setting is the model for us, and it's the ID is 1, where ID will always remain as 1. Okay, and first then to array, and we are going to use this other settings. Okay, here the variable name is the minimum card value. Okay, and we are going to use the maximum card value here. In case of 5,000, here it will come as maximum card value, and the same will come here. Okay, So we are going to do like this, dot here like this. Okay, so in the same way we are going to do here, and that is done. Let's quickly check it and see here 600 and 6000. So I am going to try and see other setting model we need to add here as well, same like we have added in AdminController. You can check. So the same model is required here in products controller as well. Refresh. Now see, minimum card amount is 600, so you can't move forward because the minimum card amount is required as 600. So if you will update it to 1000, then it will ask you to add 1000 rupees of products first. See, if you will go further, it will ask you to 1000, and if you will make it like 400, then it will allow you. Now see, now 400. Now if you will click on next, then you reach the checkout page from where you can place the order. Okay, so now the minimum card value is working fine, and we can test the maximum card value as well. I can make it increase the amount like this. Okay, 5400, and maximum card value I am going to update to 5000. So now the amount is more than 5000. So let's click on next and see, maximum card amount must be rupees 5000. Okay, so it's working very much fine, and you can also set it in admin panel like this to update these settings. Okay, in settings you can add the other things as well, whatever comes in your mind. So it depends upon client requirement. Okay, so you can do such kind of thing easily at your end. So if any of my friend want their feature to get added in Laravel e-commerce website, they can surely request me for that. Okay, and if you are premium or advanced member, that feature will be added earlier, and the complete code will be given to those who will join the channel. Okay, so the complete e-commerce code they will get, and also they are going to get the Laravel 9 e-commerce code as well, that we are going to start next month. Okay, after the launch of Laravel 9, and that will be the multi-vendor, multi-seller e-commerce website like Amazon. Okay, so stay tuned for that as well. So that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.